Hey everyone, and welcome to my German language course. I'm a German native speaker, and in this video you will learn all about the German adjectives. First of all, each German adjective has a basic form, just like in English. And for demonstration purposes, I will use the adjective klein, which means small or little in English. So, adjectives in its basic form are used to describe persons or things with the help of the verb sein, which means to be in German. And a sentence of that kind would look like this: Max ist klein, and it's the same like in English. The adjective is in its basic form. Now the comparative forms of the adjectives are similar like in English. From now on I will use this sign as a placeholder for every adjective. So if you want to have the comparative form of an adjective, just like in English, add an er at the end of the adjective. And for the word then, use the word als. An example sentence for the comparative form of an adjective would be Tom ist kleiner, which means Tom is smaller. And in combination with the word als, Tom ist kleiner als Max, which means Tom is smaller than Max. If we want to compare things or persons that are equal to each other or on the same level or whatever, we use for the words as and as in English the words so and wie in German. The example sentence for that would be Tom ist so klein wie Tim. Now there's something which is very important for you to know about the comparative forms in German. In German, after the words als and wie follows the nominative case. What do I mean by that? Let me demonstrate this to you. We have here, for instance, the sentence I am smaller than him. How would you translate this sentence? I guess if you watched my previous videos, you would first of all search the subject of the sentence and then try to translate the first part of the sentence. The subject of the sentence is I, and so you would start to translate it like this: Ich bin kleiner als. And then you would probably guess that because him is the object of the sentence in English, it's the same way in German. And so you probably would search for the accusative pronoun ihn or for the dative pronoun ihm. But in this case, you would be wrong, because that's the difference in German. We use for him also the nominative case. Him is in the third person singular, so the third person singular in the nominative case would be er. And so we would say in German, Ich bin kleiner als er. The same principle applies to this sentence. He is as good as me. So how would you translate it? I guess you would again first of all search the subject of the sentence and translate the first part of the sentence. The subject of the sentence is he, so you would choose the personal pronoun in the nominative case, which is er. And so the sentence would start with ist so gut wie. Now, as you saw in the previous sentence, we need to apply the nominative case for this pronoun here. So the question here is, which grammatical person is me? It's the first person singular. So we need to choose the pronoun for the first person singular in the nominative case, which is ich. And the sentence therefore goes like this: ist so gut wie ich. Now the superlative forms in German for the adjectives are built with the words am in front of the adjective and by putting the letters s, t, e, n at the end of the adjective. So a sentence with a superlative form would for instance look like this: Jerry ist am kleinsten. And last but not least, another thing that you need to know: if the adjectives end with the letter D, T or scharfes S, we put an E between them and the ending in the superlative form. So this would read wild, wilder als, am wildesten, which means wild. Laut means loud in English, lauter als, am lautesten. Heiß means hot in English, heißer als, am heißesten. I hope this could help you and see you in the next video.